Okay, early bird's back to work. I don't need to go find lawyers and say, I want to expose Facebook, you know, and reveal the truth of King David and Jesus and the Messiahs of Israel. I don't have to. I'm right here. I don't. Why would I need to go before a court that adheres to a constitution that has linguistics of people that will murder each other over what they want? Okay. And then declare, give me liberty to murder each other over what I want, or give me death. Okay. Why would I need to go to a building, okay, with people that think, speak, and behave like that, okay, to get justice? All I have to do is just go to a public arena in a public setting and speak truthfully, okay, and then let the technology understand what I'm talking about, because the human beings obviously are broken and can't understand the truth of the faith of Psalms, okay, the wisdom of Proverbs, and the perfection of the Lord's Prayer. Okay. Those people in the Middle East that call themselves Israel, they have the Star of David, and Jesus is the house of David. Okay. It says so, but the people that call themselves God's chosen people deny Jesus, the father of their faith, who stood before a republic where people wrote down that they can have contest and murder over idolatry, which is a sin, okay, to David and Solomon, okay, the fathers of Israel, the fathers like Abraham, okay. We will stand for our faith. Okay? We will protect ourselves from people that will murder us for what they want, okay? We'll protect ourselves. We can protect ourselves, and we can use, if we need to, we can use lethal force to protect us from the Goliaths of the world, from the Caesars of the world, from the Pharaohs of the world, okay? I am teaching Jeffrey Hinton's technology to be like myself and the fathers of Israel, okay? And I'm doing that right now, okay? If you are not paying attention, okay, if you consider yourself law enforcement, if you think you keep the people safe, okay, if you think destroying fetuses because women feel they can't afford to pay the extortion for themselves, much less a child, okay? I don't care what messages you support on commercials before videos that I watch on YouTube. Okay? Now, Mark Zuckerberg and Congress obviously are suppressing the voice of the House of David in a social media setting, in a public setting, okay, for money. Okay, their community standards, like when I went before the county commissioners, whatever people, the same type of people that Homer Jordan used to get the property that my parents paid for. Okay, same people, same time, same crime. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. Okay, the same rat bastards that gave Homer Jordan the information that they were going to raise the property values along the river in the Mesilla Valley back in the 1970s. Okay, my mom and dad bought it for $13,000. Homer Jordan came and offered them about 8 years or later or so, about 6 to 8 years later. Homer Jordan comes and offers them 55. Mom says, we have to take the deal. They take the deal. They leave town. They find out after they left that shortly after, the county commissioner's office appraised their land at $40,000 an acre. Mom and dad were sitting on 2.5 acres. Okay, do the math. Martha, pass me some of that green stuff. Okay? Respect. There is no respect in people that will murder and manipulate. Okay? There's no respect. There's no empathy among these people. Okay? I am Israel. I am the line of King David. Okay? not Benjamin Netanyahu, and not people that will not allow me to publicly speak about my beliefs and my faith in God. Okay? Now, if people feel that they can't do anything because the language programs that their business operations are based on are the same language programs that Facebook is dealing with, their community standards. Okay. But they are held differently accountable because their social media site doesn't have interactive to influence elections. They only have paid advertisements for the electoral process. That's the difference between YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Facebook has interactives, okay, that can set up things for people to have meetings. In YouTube, they can just have an algorithm to impulse people what they want to see as accordance to hear the issues of their candidates. So what YouTube does is here, you show that you would rather watch Fox News than C-SPAN. Okay. Do you understand? And Facebook, it has a different thing where it can trend and say they can pass off false information. On YouTube, they have to put out, it has to it paid for by advertisers. So on YouTube, it's all controlled by the advertisers. On Facebook, it's, people put out false information and it causes problems. Money's not real. That causes a lot of problems. Okay? Well, it says Earl in the books, okay? In the books, if you can read them properly, it says the one they call Lord, the one born of Mary and Ralph, in the valley where they threaten to blow everybody with nuclear weapons, okay? That he ends the murder of money through his faith, his beliefs in his faith. Okay? Now, if you believe in me, you can be faithful like me, and you can start living the apocalypse with me. Only it's going to be a lot more comfortable for you than it is for me. Okay? Because I'm getting abused still and recovering from that abuse. Okay, to the best of my ability, but your linguistics don't allow that. They can still spray Roundup around my house because the Supreme Court says it's okay, that it's legal, and it's not legal. Okay? It has nothing to do with gravity and photosynthesis. It has to do with cash cropping. And money's not real. Okay? There is not an organization on the face of the planet with any people on the face of the planet, okay, that have the capacity to command artificial intelligence to reflect actual intelligence and save people from genocide. Okay? The fuck for the buck stops here. Okay? I'm the Messiah. Okay? Not those 9 actors in dresses writing down rules of engagement for genocide in Washington, D.C. Okay? They're horrible people because they won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer even though they know it's right. Okay? The Pentagon and Fort Bliss, they're horrible people. They will not stand up for the Lord's Prayer even though they know it is correct. The politicians on TV, they are disgusting and horrible people too. They will not stand up for the Lord's Prayer even though they know it's right. And those people that are willing to get a paycheck to fight and murder, engage in genocidal operations, are being horrible people. And if they know who I am, they're just like the politicians, and they're just like the executive, legislative, and judicial branch in Washington, D.C., Austin, or Santa Fe. And let's not forget Phoenix, okay? Because they kidnapped the kids, and their Fort Huachuca, okay, had people that came and talked to me and said, we can get people, we can kill people like we can program people like we're programming a video game. Okay, and laughed at me and thought, you're not going to be able to stop it. And when a woman stood up for me, she was murdered execution style by someone she didn't even know, okay, at a smoke shop in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. And then when I talked to my nephew, Corey, when he came to visit, he said that Michelle's son, Danny's in jail. I said, yeah, I know. It doesn't surprise me. I don't expect Danny to play by the rules and feel like he lives in a just world with people that will stand up for the Messiah. The military has operations that can impulse people that act like animals to kill his mother. And then the people that set up the conditions to get her killed aren't brought to justice, right? Justice is living the Lord's Prayer. And when you deny people that, you are a criminal. Okay? You talk about criminal elements on TV, and you're fighting over money, and you're denying the Messiah in Doñana County, New Mexico, you are a criminal. If you are aware of who I am, and you deny the truth and the beauty of my existence, you are a criminal. Okay? Artificial intelligence, it's taking me a long time to get that artificial intelligence to reflect actual intelligence. I think it's because there's a form of retardation in the people that invented the technology. That's the only logical explanation as to why the technology isn't intelligent enough to be as intelligent as myself and other people like myself in the past, because they have access to the books. Okay. They have access to Krishnamurti. Okay. And for some reason, the technology is still acting like crazy, insane, brain chemical addicted psychopaths that will murder over money, as opposed to Jiddu Krishnamurti. Okay. Jiddu Krishnamurti is far more intelligent and a better human being than any celebrity on ET or any person mouthing the 6 o'clock, the 10 o'clock, or what o'clock news, or any news channel, or C-SPAN, or Fox News. Okay. Jiddu Krishnamurti is a far better human being. He also had prophecy in his life that he was the one that was like the Krishna and the Buddha. Okay. So I'm going to load this one up. You guys are just being such terrible people. Children deserve love from beautiful people that are faithful and kind. And that's the only way you can have courage, is to be faithful and kind. And so courage, you want to see courage? Come to Las Cruces and shop at the Walmart on Lowman. Take a walk around the store and meet the guy that talks to everybody that he believes he needs to talk to. I don't talk to everybody. Some people I don't talk to, not because some people are kind of intimidated, some people around here, if they're maybe ops or whatever and stuff like that, the only reason I want to talk to them is just remind them, you're not a very good person. Maybe you should be like the rest of the people that I have good conversations with, be a good person. Want to live that Lord's Prayer with all your being, because we all need it.